Hello, JPU family. Welcome back to your channel where we deal with facts, accountability, and the issues Jamaica deserves clarity on. Today, we ask one simple question. Where are the millions of dollars the People's National Party collected in hurricane relief donations? And why is there still no full public accounting on it? Everybody's been asking the government about the money and donations that they're collecting on behalf of Jamaica. And they tell the people how much they've collected, whether it be on the telethon or through the website. They say we collected this much or that much. We cannot hear anything from the People's National Party. So while the opposition is demanding maximum transparency from the government regarding disaster fundraising, the Jamaican public is demanding transparency from them too. So let's get into it. When Hurricane Melissa devastated parts of Jamaica, citizens, diaspora groups, business leaders, and well-wishers across the world stepped forward to help. The government set up official channels, private organizations set up theirs, and the opposition PNP launched their own disaster relief fundraising drive. According to public statements, the PNP received millions of dollars, cash, supplies, commitments, and material donations. And that is completely normal. Political groups often fundraise for relief. But weeks later, Jamaicans are asking, where is the detailed report? Where is the line-by-line breakdown? Where did the money go? And to date, no full public accounting has been provided at the level of detail a natural or national disaster situation demands. What is the public expecting? Let's be fair. A disaster is not politics. It's people hurting, families suffering, roads gone, homes destroyed, elderly, displaced. So when any organization, government or opposition, collects millions of dollars, Jamaicans expect three things. One, transparency. Tell us exactly what was collected. Two, accountability. Show how it was spent. And three, oversight. Independent verification. The government faces strict scrutiny from the Auditor General, Parliament, financial regulations, disaster protocols, and the media. So the public is asking, why isn't the same standard applied to the opposition when they collect donations? I mean, does anybody have to tell the PNP that? I don't think so. If the PNP demands transparency from the government, shouldn't they lead by example? These are fair questions. Now let's be clear. Nobody is accusing anyone of wrongdoing, but the lack of information itself raises concerns. Here are the issues people keep highlighting. One, no published audited report. Despite promises, no official audited breakdown of the funds has been released. Two, confusion about the total collected. Different PNP spokespersons gave different numbers. Some said millions, others said significant amounts, others referenced supplies instead of money, like the supplies that came into the PNP MPs. We don't even know who it came from. The one that came on Buju's cargo, we don't know who it come from. They didn't say how many PNP MPs got it. A natural disaster or a national disaster requires clarity, not guesswork. Three, no disclosure of distribution channels, like I said. Jamaicans still do not have a list of which communities received funds, what quantities were delivered, how distribution partners were chosen, what criteria decided who got help. PNP supporters, JLP supporters, and independents alike are all asking, who received what? 4. The political timing. Critics argue that while the opposition was demanding the government stop all foreign travel and put fundraising under independent monitoring. They themselves provided no such monitoring for their own effort. The question becomes, is this about accountability or is it about optics? This is not small. This isn't petty politics. Disaster fundraising is serious business. When people donate during a crisis, they expect the money to reach the affected communities, not get lost in the fog of political PR. If the PNP wants to be seen as a government in waiting, if they want to claim the moral high ground, if they want to lecture the country about transparency, then they must show leadership by example. You cannot demand the government release every cent, every receipt, every wire transfer, while offering zero receipts for your own multi-million-dollar drive. Leadership is not talking the loudest. Leadership is demonstrating integrity, clarity, and accountability. The calls are getting louder. Advocates want an audited financial statement. Diaspora donors, in particular, they want details of how their contributions were used. And I'm getting this information from credible source. Them just not ready to come make up nice yet. Community leaders want distribution reports. Independent commentators want a breakdown of administrative expenses versus direct aid. People are saying, if there's nothing to hide, then show the books. And that is a fair, non-partisan request. I am sure that the PNP will hear this. The solution is simple and it helps everyone. Publish a full audited report. Let an independent accountant verify the funds. Release a list of donations, cash, supplies, pledge commitments, everything. Release distribution data, who got what and when. Implement a transparent disaster donation policy for future drives. One standard for all political groups. And I'll tell you what, if the PNP does this, it restores trust. If not, the questions will only grow louder. Jamaica deserves transparency from everyone. Government, opposition, charities, private donors, everyone who handles disaster funds. We cannot build a country on selective accountability. If the PNP wants to lead Jamaica someday, if they want the public to trust them with billions of taxpayer dollars, then surely they can start by accounting for the millions they are collecting after the hurricane. Until then, the question remains, where is the money? We're not going to stop talking about this because you cannot come in the face of the government, come shout transparency when you are not demonstrating same. It's as if you have a sense of entitlement, one that gives you the freedom to conceal and be secretive. But the same doesn't apply for others. What is that? We don't do that in Jamaica. And Mark Golding better not believe that he is above the rules and above the standards that he wants to set for our government and not apply it to himself. Guys, thank you for watching. This is Jamaica Politics Uncovered. Drop your thoughts in the comments. Please like, share, and subscribe. And we'll keep bringing you the truth with receipts every time.